Hello everyone, today we're gonna take a look at my Tobey Maguire Sam Raimi Spider-Man collection. So we got both ToyBiz Hasbro and one SH Figuarts here. First of all, I have here a custom one. This is the Wrestler Spider-Man. It has the ToyBiz head sculpt underneath, and the body is a modern Marvel Legends figure, just combined some figures together. And I have a video about this, and I bought the suit custom also from eBay. So I don't have the Toy Biz one because the Toy Biz one just rips off and it's just too expensive. The custom rips off, I mean. So instead I just have this figure, and it fits okay with the others. I mean, it's a clothed figure, of course, it's not gonna fit completely well. Anyway, so we got here the Battle Damage Spider-Man from the first movie. This still looks very nice, much sculpt work. So much damage on the suit, so they didn't cheap out at all. And even some paint shading on the blue as well as on the red. The lightness is not the best, of course. It's a very old figure, but still, I like to have this addition. I like this half damage mask in the final battle scene with Green Goblin. So this is still a very good figure, and it doesn't have ball joints, so that's nice actually. So before they had that, later they changed it to the ball joints. I think this was better because it has the same range and it looks better. But they don't have a good up crunch, and the individual fingers are not really individual. You can just move the fingers in the middle, like a web shooting pose. But later on we got this hands with individual fingers. That was also nice. And the next one is also from the Spider-Man 1 movie, but I repainted it, so this wasn't in the best condition, the paint, so I can't tell you how originally it was. But yeah, I painted this to light blue, and it's basically the same figure, just without the battle damage, basically. I think this one came out first, from the first movie, and then they basically did some modifications for the battle damage. And it's still a nice figure. The head sculpt isn't the best, but otherwise I like to have this. Of course, it has the old spider logo from the first movie, so this was like kind of a thicker spider, as well as the front logo is kind of different. So, and the next one is Spin and Kick Spider-Man. I think this is called. This is from the Spider-Man 2 movie. So because of the spin and kick function, it has one ball joint and one different kind of joint. And this was one of the best Spider-Man 2 figures as well. It has a good up crunch. It can look up very high. Maybe I just show it short. So it can really bend and look very much up high. So that was always nice to pose. But it's kind of loose on the legs, unfortunately. And I have another one, which I repainted to black. And I dyed it, actually. So it ended up very well. Also the back of it. But yeah, as I said, the legs got even looser with this figure because I dyed it in hot water, I suppose. Especially this spin and kick leg on the left side. But he can still stand. And this one, I forgot the name, but this is my favorite Toy Biz Spider-Man, basically, Sam Raimi Spider-Man. It has good proportions, good articulation, so it has ball joints, but it doesn't bother me that much. It doesn't look that bad in this figure, actually, so they're kind of covered. This one is a bit more obvious here. This one too. But this is a bit more covered, and it poses very well, and you can... There it goes. Okay, so I gotta fix this and come back. Right, so I know that was gonna happen. It's the spin and kick Spider-Man that dropped, but I could make this pose to show. So it can do a really nice up crunch and has toe articulation, can look very much up high with the head. So this is really, that time it was out of this world, this quality of sculpt, both articulation. So when you compare it to the SH Figuarts, as you can see, it is a competition. I mean, even though it's an old figure, it still looks very well, and I have a custom hat there, so it's not the original hat, but I still love this figure. So the next one is the Super Posable Spider-Man, also from Spider-Man 2. And this one is also very nice, but the ball joints are more visible and it kind of has a belly. So this is kind of strange here. So this always bothered me. So I don't understand why, because you can even use this articulation here that doesn't work. So I don't know why they changed the torso. So I prefer much more this chest and torso. As you can see, it's just straight. There's no belly. And the head sculpts, I feel like they're kind of different as well. But I like this one as well more. As you can see, I don't know if it's just the paint or is it just thinner. I feel like that head is thinner than this one. I like this one much more. This sharp nose. It is incredible. This mask is the best. So yeah. This one is also fine. I think this is the most popular one. This one got also the magnet on the feet. And the back. This logo was a bit different, I guess, than this other one. Yes, this is more spread apart. And because of the butterfly joints, they made the logo a bit different. But this is more movie accurate. So another reason to like this figure more. It doesn't have the magnets, but yeah. Basically, this one also has individual finger articulation. So the others don't. So I guess this is still the most articulated one because of that. And we also got the Hasbro version, which is shittier. It's cheaper plastic quality. The red is brighter. And basically the silver lines, the paint web lines, are not painted well. So when the Hasbro got the license, they did this figure, and it's the Toy Biz sculpt work, of course, completely same, but just a cheaper version. And even the fingers are very loose. And it's always like this when you buy. Even if it's new, you will have this loose joints on the fingers. So they couldn't do the engineering that well. They had to sculpt and everything, but shitty paint and that. So that kind of sucks, but it's still a nice addition in the collection. This was from the Spider-Man 3 movie. This is not from the second movie. It's nice to have just light blue version of this. And of course we got the recent Hasbro one, which I didn't make a video about it, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this figure. As you can see, the shoulders are very low, just weird proportions. You don't have any muscle definition. It just looks strange. And I have a custom head sculpt. I did upgrade this figure basically and put a paint wash, black paint wash, so it looks darker colors. It was very light colors. Because of that, it kind of looks better. I have to say that. But otherwise, the chest should be bigger, shoulders should be higher, some muscle definition on the legs, on the chest, on the abs, just nothing. So that kind of sucks. Otherwise, it is okay. Not the best look at all. The web lines weren't that painted well. Yeah, it's a shitty figure, but not as bad as this. At least they have some plastic quality improvements since when they got the license first. But otherwise, this figure sucked. And of course the best one has to be the SH Figuarts one till the Mayfix comes. So this figure has the best plastic quality, of course. It's an import figure. I also have another web trap Spider-Man drop. So as I said, they have the loose joints. All the others not even the first ones. The first releases have better joints. So basically, I also have a custom head sculpt here, not from No Way Home, and because of that, this also looks much better, I have to say. But overall, this figure has to be the best quality, of course. It's the most expensive one, and the colors are perfect, I think, to the Raimi movies, also the No Way Home, I think, and basically the articulation as well. Just this part is bothering me here. The joints are too visible. This ass claps is just strange. SH Figuarts, this kind of weird things on the Spider-Man figures. But overall, I think it's the best SH Figuarts Spider-Man in my opinion. So this is the last one till the Mayfix one comes. And I would be happy to have a third-party clothes version of the Raimi Spider-Man. So basically, this is my collection, and the black suit dropped. So that's it for today. See you in the next one.